I'm about to show you a video of something that, to me, is from the last place you would expect it. I mean, would you say to yourself, wow, a women's track team is going to motivate me? Probably not. When you see this, you'll never forget it. So I'm going to show this to you right now, and we call this piece The Runner, because Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that the greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising up every time we fall. Now, there was a woman named Heather Dorniden who'd never heard of that quote, probably. Maybe you never heard of Emerson, but she lived those words. You see, Heather is an 800-meter track champion as a freshman at the University of Minnesota. She went on to become an 8-time All-American, the most decorated women's track athlete in the school's history. But what you're about to see, folks, is so remarkable that it becomes less about achievement and all about the soul. See, Heather was running in the final heat of the 600-meter race at the Big Ten Indoor Championships. Now, she's doing fine here, but with 200 meters to go and in the lead pack of 4 runners, what happened? Heather's feet got tangled up with those of a Penn State runner. She fell in a heap on the floor of that field house. Now, instead of cursing or crying at her misfortune, she decided to rise again and began running. By the time she got back up, she trailed the lead pack by about 300 meters to go. In a race, it's virtually a sprint. There was no way she was going to have any shot. First, she just vowed to finish. Then she said, I heard the crowd, and I heard that soul ring my bell. And I said, watch out for me. Watch out for Heather. I'm actually still in the race, she said. This woman, guys, exploded past Fondor, the Penn State runner, on the final turn. And in the final straightaway, you wouldn't believe it, but she ended up nudging past her teammate, Jamie Dittmar. She's the last 50 meters, I hit a gear that I never knew I had. Guys, life isn't about the fall, it is about the rise. It's the simplest, most profound statement you can make about life. If you fall, you pick yourself up and you get back in the race and you compete. Simply put, you finish what you start, you never quit. Because all of us will fall in life. It is the champion who gets up and rises. Because it doesn't matter what happens to a person. What matters is what happens inside a person. And so that's why we say these words, don't give up. Don't ever give up.
You too. You too.
All right. I want everybody to know that that's a story that I couldn't believe. I mean, if you think about it, here's a young athlete. It would have been fine for her just to finish, and she would have got plenty of applause, you know, just to finish the race. But it wasn't good enough for her to finish. She competed, and she won that race. So no matter how far down you are, wherever you might be, hopefully you'll never be down, but that ain't going to happen. You need to get up, compete, and wonderful things can happen, amazing things can happen.